Welcome to A2C Emergence. I am Joe alongside Jono, and Jono, this is spectacular because this is the final A2C Emergence before WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year. Things are getting serious.
Yes, they are. I am looking forward to an absolutely stacked card here tonight. Kicking things off in the main event tonight, John Cena and Haku in a no-holds-barred match.
Of course, the War Dogs in a trios match against the team of JY Danhausen and Malachi Black. A little preview of the Fatal 4-Way.
And then we will have Javon Evans and Speedball Mike Bailey going at it.
Of course, an all-star tag team match, Santos Escobar and Ilya Dragunov facing off against AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio. We're here live in Jacksonville, Florida. And here comes the Mad Dragon himself, the man who is set to face off against Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania.
Ilya Dragunov last year was on an absolute tear. He had one of the biggest winning streaks in the entire company. He was one of the longest reigning tag team champions alongside Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it may have slowed down a little bit, but at WrestleMania, he could go right back on track with a win of one of the all-time greats in this company, in Dominic Mysterio.
Ilya Dragunov has proved that he can capable to hold his own. You know, especially in the ring, he is one of the most intense people I've ever met.
Ilya Dragunov, that is absolutely right. Intense may not even be enough to describe this man. The aura around him, it is scary. Looking into this man's eyes, it's a scary experience.
I don't even want to look in his eyes. Every time I see him, I just look down.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of fear power you have behind you when you are as dangerous as this man is, when you have as many wins over other veterans of this company, other people who are also scary people. Beat them.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, there is an announcement I'm going to bring up later, but right now, here comes Santos. Oh, yes! Yes, sir!
Santos Escobar.
Escobar.
I'm the king of this ring. Yo, Santos Escobar, I'm the king of this ring. Nick Khan, you ain't nothing, just a corporate flame. Pushing all these clowns like they really deserve. But when it comes to real talent, you just swerve. I'm the head of the Mikado, the true sensation. But you get the spotlight, take your operation. You know the business, but you clearly blind. Putting over nobody, so out of your mind. Step back, you don't know the score. Santos Escobar, I'm the one they adore. You push your fake stars, it's a corporate crime. I'm the real deal, it's my time to shine. I'm the king of this game, you just stuck in the past. Your vision will break your feet, it ain't never gonna last. You think you're Vince, but you ain't even close. Welcome to Ring 2, where we gas
in the
off.
last
You
year,
got me in this
we
stuff
have
on
seen
your
this
hype
man
train. But the
absolutely
fans know
turn
the
his
truth, I'm the
career
first
around.
class. I'm a warrior,
You know,
leader, the
about
ultimate
it,
prize.
like
All your
a
choices
year
are
ago,
stuff, they're just a disguise.
Santos Escobar, he was in the
Step back, you don't know
same
the score.
conversation
Santos
as
Escobar, I'm the one they
Danhausen
adore.
was
You push your fake
in
stars, it's
terms
a
of
corporate crime. I'm the real
success.
deal, it's my time to shine. I'm
And
the future of this game, you just
then
stuck
he
in the
turned it around,
past.
he
Your
won
vision
the
will break
Genesis
too.
title. He had one of the greatest Genesis title reigns we've ever seen. And now he's going on to face this man at WrestleMania. Likely considered the GOAT of A2C, the current world heavyweight champion, AJ Styles.
Apparently, he needs all that pyro. I almost took out one of my eyebrows.
AJ Styles, as I said, one of the greats, walking into Mania as the world champion. I believe, AJ Styles, he competed at both of the previous WrestleManias, am I correct?
That is accurate.
Yes, and AJ Styles coming into his third as the best. AJ Styles doesn't have anything left to prove. AJ Styles has already done almost everything there is to do in this company. Santos Escobar has to prove that he is worthy of being the face of a brand.
But AJ Styles has got a lot on his plate. He's got to think about that title WrestleMania. And another guy who's got to think about Mania is this man, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Now this has got to be interesting for Dirty Dom, especially since he's got to think, he's got to prove to the Midnight Judgment Day, he's got to prove to the agency fans here that the Judgment Day are legit. And look at this, he's got logo and everything. I just saw it.
Well, yeah, I mean Dominic Mysterio, he's out here to try, and I'm sure he'd want to pin Ilya Dragunov here tonight, and vice versa. And I'm sure AJ Styles wants to pin over Santos, Santos wants to pin over AJ. It's interesting when you see two singles feuds combined into a tag team environment, and I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. I wonder if individual drive to get a one-up over their opponent is gonna overshadow their drive to do well as a tag team here tonight, and if that could cost one of these teams.
Yeah, because you gotta think about these two. If you thought these four, you would not think any of these teams would ever coexist together. But maybe that passion for trying to take out their opposition could work in their benefit, but it also could work in the opposite way.
That is true. I mean, one thing AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio have in common is these are two of the most hated members of the A2C roster. And maybe all these boos that we're hearing tonight could drive these two to try and prove everyone wrong.
Anyways, as the match starts, I want to inform everyone that there will be no A2C Emergence next week, nor Overkill. A2C, both shows will return the following week.
Dominic Mysterio and Ilya Dragunov going at it while Styles and Santos go at it. Not surprising at all. Here, a tornado tag. This is tornado tag.
Oh.
This could very well turn into pretty much two singles matches here, because I'm sure they both want to fight the person they're feuding with as much as possible. I mean, Dominic Mysterio isn't going to be focused on Santos Escobar. AJ Styles isn't going to be focused on Ilya Dragunov. We could just be seeing two separate matches going on in the ring at the same time.
Ilya Dragunov, AJ Styles, nobody home on that elbow. Dominic Mysterio, over the top. Now Santos focusing.
My theory was wrong. They're switching up now.
And
a nasty chair shot to the head of Dominic, and another one to the abdomen.
Hurricanrana. Dom gets into the ring as he watches this. What?
Mission locked in on Ilya Dragunov there. I can't exactly see what that is to call it, but Santos Escobar breaking it up.
They're back to things. This is a preview of what to see. This could be a preview of what to see at WrestleMania.
Yes, it could. Ilya Dragunov tossing AJ Styles
on Dominic Mysterio. He was trying to push AJ Styles away just so he could get into Dominic Mysterio.
And a teardrop suplex from Ilya Dragunov, followed by a spinning backbreaker from Santos into a leg drop.
Oh, he's from the center.
Went for the center from the top, didn't connect, but Santos just hit a drop kick on both Dominic Mysterio and seemed to have caught Ilya Dragunov by mistake.
Of course, let's see the team dynamic of these four. It's put into question here when they hit the
diving double axe handle, but could not quite connect there.
Santos now focusing AJ Styles. Here we go. What he's picking up AJ Styles. Oh,
Get a powerbomb from Santos into the cover. Only can get the one.
Uh-oh. What's he about to hit? Oh my God.
Oh. Cross body from the middle rope to Mysterio. Santos getting the cover off that. Santos gets his legs up on the middle rope. 2 count. Styles has to break that up. We nearly saw that match end early.
Yeah. You are AJ Styles. Oh, now goes to the top. Oh, and a forearm to Santos.
A springboard forearm from the corner. Santos playing possum with the roll-up. AJ kick out at 1. Here, Dragunov's got to get back in the ring. Oh, and he's got a kendo stick in hand. Throwing it at Dominic. Not left hit him. Dominic Mysterio now taking the kendo stick that Ilya Dragunov brought into the ring. I must say, Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles have been doing a pretty good job at the isolation game so far. Being able to keep one tag partner away from the other and deal their damage to them separately.
Well, Dominic Mysterio now with the cover. Now he's trying to go to the rope.
His legs on the rope, but able to kick out at 1.
Next, AJ Styles now on the apron.
On the apron, that had to hurt. Oh, and Santos catches a springboard with a drop kick in the middle.
Oh, splash now by Santos.
Santos just soared across the ring.
Now Santos now grabbing the doing a whole. Ilya was trying to go for a suicide dive, but nobody home right there. Oh my God!
And kick.
Pele.
Dominic needs to get up. Ilya Dragunov has a steel chair in hand.
He's waiting
Dominic's
for
just
AJ
sitting.
Styles. Oh, and a back to the head.
No. While Ilya Dragunov was distracted, is that enough to put it away?
Oh, it's
So Santos able to get back to his feet and break it up. That could have been it.
Now Dominic with a neck breaker right there. AJ Styles. Oh, both of them were trying to do springboards.
And it looked like both of them might have just connected.
Now Dominic trying to go for another springboard, and a minute this time. Wait a second. Oh, on the chair. On the chair?
To AJ Styles on the chair. That was nasty, but Dominic Mysterio just attacked the referee in order to break up the pin.
Again, times are getting desperate, especially during WrestleMania season. But AJ Styles pop up, Styles clash.
The ref is still out. Oh, but the ref making her way to her feet just in time now.
Dominic, frog splash.
Yeah. AJ Styles still trying to reposition Santos.
A slow count. Oh, but they still got the win.
Mysterio pins Ilya Dragunov off a springboard frog splash to the back.
Is this a preview of what's to come at WrestleMania?
It very well could be.
Santos is walking out. AJ up behind. This is
AJ Styles.
This is he's not done. Tensions have been building, and it all comes down to this right here. Santos Escobar countering Dominic Mysterio now attacking Dragunov on his own. Oh my God.
Ilya Dragunov sends him
barricade. Oh, here goes Three Amigos. And the third Amigo.
And the third one connects.
With the it's Stone Cold. Steve Austin. Stunner. didn't think Stone Cold, another full member of the Judgment Day, most infamously held the tag team championships with Dragunov, saving Dragunov from that beatdown.
I cannot believe what we just saw go down. These two rivalries are absolutely heated, and I cannot wait to see who respectively walks away out of each match at WrestleMania.
Let's see who's going to walk away from this match.
It's time to get bouncy.
I brought my own trampoline for this one, so let me just play. Oh, I fell. Sorry. I'll just put this back.
Well, despite that, Javon Evans is here, and we're about to see him bounce on it.
You didn't even help me out. Help me up. That was crazy.
That's your fault for bringing the trampoline ringside.
Hey, you said bouncy. I'm being bouncy.
Yeah, we're not here to bounce. We're here to watch this man bounce. It's Javon Evans.
And Javon Evans, it's so bouncy that you would think they have spring locks on his shoes, but he doesn't, and that's just himself.
It is. Yeah, he is a bouncy man. We can say that. But up here tonight he is up against this man right here.
Here comes Speedball Mike Bailey. This could be a big opportunity for Speedball Mike Bailey to prove himself, especially since he doesn't have a match at WrestleMania. He could prove himself to the management on why he should have had a match. But regardless, Javon Evans also does have a match at WrestleMania against CM Punk.
Yes, he does. That will be a great match to see. One of the veterans in this industry versus an up-and-coming talent in Javon. If Speedball Mike Bailey were able to pick up a win here tonight, that would go a long way in establishing himself here in A2C. I mean, I did say Javon Evans is an up-and-coming star, but he is one of the better ones and seems to have a bright future here. And I mean, he's already secured a spot on the WrestleMania card. If Mike Bailey could get the win here tonight, that would set him up for the foreseeable future.
However, you could argue that that right spot also came with big ego, which we have seen from Javon Evans over the past few weeks, especially when he decided to walk out on the tag team match that himself and CM Punk had last week.
That is true. I mean, I was very shocked when I saw that happen. I did not expect that in the slightest.
I don't think either of us did.
What we have seen lately, but you know, maybe it'll go a long way in helping him establish himself as where he wants to be.
Well, Speedball maybe just choking out Javon though.
Springboard moveset doesn't connect.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Javon tries to get him into the ropes, but Mike Bailey knelt the counter. Javon with the counter as well. There's a Spanish fly.
Spanish fly to Javon.
Javon, nice, just really striking over him.
EDT. Javon Evans already looking to get bouncy with it.
Javon got a fly. Oh, and a great ball.
He's getting bouncy already.
That's the thing about Javon Evans. Once he gets bouncy, he doesn't stop.
No, he does not.
Oh, what a kick. Now Javon here go for the second rope. What's he gonna hit here?
Like you just said, he is not stopping.
Mike Bailey though Mike Bailey looking to stop. I guess it hit. At the same time, it didn't really hit Javon as well. Now Javon going for the springboard, frog splash, but nobody home right there. Oh well. Moonsault. That was and a kick out. A speedball just working on his leg, working on Javon's leg right here. You gotta think, CM Punk's probably watching in this match, seeing what his opponent's weaknesses are, seeing what his opponent's strengths are, and trying to use that to his advantage right there.
Yeah, that is very true. And if Punk sees that Javon Evans' leg gets hurt in this match, you better believe CM Punk is going to go straight after that leg come WrestleMania.
Now Javon Evans thinking of what he should do now with Mike Bailey and
That's the move we just saw Dominic Mysterio pin Ilya Dragunov off of.
But this time around, Javon's not finished. It's going to the top rope. Oh, working!
Javon Evans has been bouncing all night and he will not stop. But Mike Bailey is looking to put an end to it. Roll up, trap the arm, and Javon able to kick out. Now Mike Bailey getting back to himself.
Now Mike Bailey, what's he setting up for?
Cartwheel, double foot Pele kick. Oh my goodness. Mike Bailey's starting to get the upper hand in this matchup.
Now Mike Bailey going to the middle rope. Let's see what he can hit now.
I did mention that it would be good for Mike Bailey if he won this match, but think about how bad it would be for Javon Evans. I mean, the mentality going into WrestleMania to face CM Punk after you just lost the match, he would have a strong disadvantage against Punk. But let's hope. I mean, no, it could go either way, and even if he does win, maybe it could just fuel him. If Mark Bailey does win, maybe it would fuel Javon Evans more. But either way, Javon Evans just hit a clean frog splash from the top rope. Follows up with a kick to the back.
Now Javon Evans now Spanish fly.
A standing Spanish fly of his own.
Oh, here goes.
He connects with that kick. Mike Bailey wisely rolling to the ropes, using them for support to get up.
What's he gonna do now? Hurricane Rana.
Now
the cover.
Javon Evans into the cover. Is that enough to put Mike Bailey away?
Oh, the kick out of tilt.
Now
Javon
now working.
I just want to give a quick shout out to Austin Theory, who is being inducted to the A2C Hall of Fame today.
That is true. Austin Theory is one of the all-time greats, much deserving of that spot. Oh, Javon Evans though went for the springboard frog splash again, does not connect this time.
There we go, Javon now. Oh, what's he gonna do now? Drop kick! Oh my God.
Drop kick.
Now Javon going to the top. Signaling. What's he gonna hit from here? Oh, he's trying to hit a leg drop. Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
Oh, and a kick out. He kicked out at one.
Kicked out at one after I thought he had spinal damage. That was nasty. But Javon Evans seemingly able to recover. Follows up with a super kick.
Speedball now. Drop kick.
Big drop kick from the ropes.
What's he gonna hit
What's
now?
he looking for? Off the ropes. Javon Evans not letting him connect though. Went for something, but
Halas.
Mike Bailey responds with a Halas.
Of course, they're trying to hit their moves on each other right here. Oh, now Mike Bailey going for a couple kicks to the corner. He's having his way. It's all in speedball Mike Bailey's offense now.
Driving his feet into the upper chest and neck of Javon Evans, and then follows up with the double knee.
Gotta be even harder, especially when he has no shoes on.
You've got to think of alternative offense. He chucks a kick to the hamstring. So what's he setting up Javon for here? Uh-oh.
Oh, what a cave in.
Driving Javon into the mat. Goes for the cover. Is that enough to put him away?
Oh,
no, only gets the 1 count again. Javon Evans getting himself back to his feet.
It's been a very competitive. Been a very competitive match. We're barely any pinfalls because all these two wanted to do. All these two hungry men want to do is obliterate each other. As Javon Evans just caused Mike Bailey to bleed.
This match has been very competitive. It has been very exciting to watch.
Oh, what's he doing? That was for a pin! Surprise pin! Oh, and Mike Bailey with reverse!
Then did the speedball counters.
And now J-Ball with the reverse.
Counters again.
And now Mike with the reverse. Oh, and now J-Ball with the reverse. And now Mike with the reverse.
Another counter.
And now J-Ball with the reverse. And now Mike with the reversal. And now J-Ball with the reversal. And now Mike with the reversal.
What is going on?
The reversal. And now Mike with the reversal. Finally, thank God. I was about to lose my breath. I was about to lose my breath, but these two didn't stop doing that.
That may be the most reversals in a short period of time that I have ever seen from these two men.
I was gonna. I need to catch my breath. That was intense. Woo!
I don't understand what just happened. Oh, Mike Bailey ducking the kick. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Snap suplex.
I still can't believe it. Oh, and it was still for springboard. Front splash.
Lives in the next county.
I'm crying.
In the corner. Javon Evans getting out of it.
You know, here we go. Javon looking for the top rope. Oh my God! Oh!
And he gets bouncy. Hits him with the springboard splash.
Oh, and I kick out at 2. Javon can't believe it.
Pulling it up from the corner.
There we go. Oh my God. Oh, and I kick.
Oh, next with that kick, he looks like he's out cold. But never mind, he's able to compose himself to crawl to the corner, but he does not look like he has much fight left in him.
Oh no, he's going for the
into the turnbuckle post.
Oh, Mike Bailey, though, looking for some fight back here. Oh, he almost collided with him. Oh, that cutter by Javon Evans.
From Javon Evans. Is that enough to put Speedball away?
It is. What a match these two had. These two young, hungry athletes had a very intense match, had a very high-flying match, and they worked at each other so good right there.
That's one of the most competitive matchups I've seen in a while.
You gotta think CM Punk is just it has gone a bit more worried now over this kid, because this young OG has somehow pulled the win after that intense match.
I mean, who would not be nervous after seeing a performance like that?
Goddamn, I need some agua fresca after that finish, after that whole spot. Oh, here we go. Okay, next match.
And here comes
the War Dogs. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, oh, oh! Here comes Orange Cassidy, Zilia Fatu, and the A2C Genesis champion Braun Breaker. The War Dogs are in the building here tonight. You know, this faction has been hot lately. Ever since Braun Breaker picked up that win over Aleister Black and won the Genesis champion, the War Dogs have been more relevant than ever. But are they on the same page? I mean, Orange Cassidy and Zilla Fatu recently suffered a loss in a team match. Braun Breaker suffered a loss to Malachi Black last week. And from what we've seen in the media, Orange Cassidy has been less motivated than ever. So we'll have to see if they can pull that aside and work well as a team here tonight.
I mean, who to blame? Of course, Zilla has a match from the night one kickoff. Braun Breaker has his fatal four, and then Orange Cassidy has been left off the card entirely. You gotta feel for him.
Yeah. I mean, Orange Cassidy is definitely someone who you would not expect to be left off the WrestleMania card. He is a top star in this business, but you know, I guess he's just been in the background a bit lately, and Braun Breaker was able to capitalize. I mean, ever since Orange Cassidy and Braun Breaker had that matchup to determine who would go on to get a spot in the Elimination Chamber, I think that showed the final boss who the star of the War Dogs was going to be, and since then Orange Cassidy's just taken a step back.
Orange Cassidy, it's gone so bad to that he's weekly getting punished by The Rock due to being seen as the weak link of the group.
I mean, being a weak link in a group such as the War Dogs doesn't really say much, if I'm being honest. The War Dogs are a dangerous group of people. But either way, here comes one of the members of that Fatal 4 matchup at WrestleMania, Jay White.
Now this has got to be interesting because three of these people, Jay White and soon to see Dan House and Malachi Black, these three had to face each other tomorrow. You got to think of their mental capacity. Aren't they going to be able to coexist here tonight?
That is very true. I mean, we talked about the issues the War Dogs might have, but at least they're an actual team. These three are just people who are about to fight each other, teaming up to take down a common enemy for one night. So we'll see if they'll be able to coexist.
Jay White is just looking over. Of course, you gotta think he's thinking about that what's the title called? I almost forgot the title. Again, Genesis Championship. He's got to think of that Genesis Championship roaming in his head the entire time he's going here tonight. Imagine if one of these three gets a pin over Braun Breaker. It could signify that it could be a predict of what happens tomorrow. But anyways, here comes Malachi.
And here comes the former Genesis champion, the winner of the Elimination Chamber, Malachi Black.
Yeah, I've just been informed by producers that the Genesis match is on night 2 of WrestleMania. Thank you. I still don't know how he gets those candles. How do we set up candles like that? Is it like a cart where you just kind of like carry it around and then when his entrance comes, you just push it back? Or do you like... That's a whole scenario. But anyways, Malachi Black, of course, the former champion, a man who won it at Elimination Chamber before losing it to Braun Breaker. He's probably the one with the most ambition here out of the 3 men that are competing. He's the one who might have some most passion about it to try to get his title back and to try to get his title back on the grandest stage of them all.
That is very true. I mean, we are going to see a highly motivated Malachi Black compete in that matchup. But to be honest, I think everyone is going to be motivated. It is WrestleMania. It's the grandest stage. And just to add to that, it's a championship match. I don't see what extra motivation you would need.
And here comes the man who's very nice and also very evil, Danhausen.
Yeah, I mean, Danhausen still has a little bit to prove. I mean, Danhausen did get pinned by Jay White last week, and you can say that Braun Breaker lost as well, but he's walking in as champion. When you're walking into a title match as champion, you don't need much to prove. Malachi Black proved something by beating Braun Breaker. Jay White proved something by beating Danhausen. If Danhausen can't help his team pick up a win here tonight, Danhausen might have the most to prove come WrestleMania.
Danhausen definitely the most unorthodox man in that team, and that also includes Malachi Black. So it's a very shocking, honestly, like I said.
It is a very interesting team.
Now, Orange Cassidy, these 3 are fighting the War Dogs, and they're currently beating them, but still thought too. Maybe looking for a bounce back here.
They have been. It's hard to call these 6-man tag team matches when it's tornado tag rules. It's a lot going on in the ring in time.
So much chaotic stuff happened. Orange Cassidy with the cover, but Danhausen breaks it up. You guys sense that tension between Orange Cassidy and Danhausen was stemming from multiple months back, of course, when Orange Cassidy turned his back on the best friends.
Yes, I mean, they used to be, well, as you just said, they used to be best friends until Orange Cassidy was offered to join the War Dogs and, you know, turned his back on Danhausen. They've been feuding ever since then.
Malachi Black looking at Zero Spot 2.
Looks like the team of the title challengers is looking to take the upper hand early on in this matchup.
Oh, here's the
beating down on Braun Breaker. Brazil Fox back in the ring, kendo stick in hand.
White.
Swung and missed at Jay White. Followed by went like a roll up, but he followed through with a kick to the head.
Going to springboard. Oh my god.
Okay, Tomiko to the back. Goes to the cover.
Oh, the kick out on 1 right there.
One count there.
There we go, Malachi Black. Now going to the top, going to the middle rope actually, and it's going for is that a Phoenix? Now, oh my God, he just tossed Malachi Black like a sack of potatoes. And Malachi was trying to go for a move spot right there, but he looked like he connected until it wasn't affected by it.
Jay White is just going ham on Bron Breakker with the kendo sticks on the outside. The War Dogs not looking too strong early on in this match. But Bron Breakker goes up to the... Bron Breakker just jumped onto nobody at the outside.
Oscar Meyer and who are the sponsors
Breakker
today.
Back at Jay White. Bron Breakker gets sent into the ref.
Well, Bron Breakker trying to lift up Jay White, but to no avail. Meanwhile, Joe thought too with the spraying Orange Cassidy side. And wait, look at Orange Cassidy here. He's trying to go for a nut shot. Oh my God!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Watch. A Bron Breakker on the inside hits a stalling suplex. Zilla Fatu with the leg drop. The War Dogs starting to take the upper hand.
Dana has to go for a couple punches. Oh, kick out a one by Jay White.
Oh, Zilla Fatu just accidentally slapped Bron Breakker in the face. Miscalculated shot right there.
Wait a second. Now he's just sending Zilla Fatu lifting him up and sending him onto the rope.
The rope.
And I just kendo sticks right here. Oh my God! I just broke.
And raking the back of Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, feel for Dan. I was a mixed nuts guy hit. Now he got broken.
Power bomb. Jay White from Bron Breakker.
Oh,
and a run up from Orange Cassidy.
Not the cover.
Into the cover.
Oh, and a kick out on one.
In the 1 count.
The War Dogs are controlling this match right now.
They are.
And at the start, you decided not to.
Pull behind a little bit, but they're starting to get into the rhythm of it. Danhausen just looked taken out at ringside.
The potatoes.
And Jay White walks into a chair shot to the head.
Bron Breakker. Oh, what a Hurricane Rana. Oh, Bron Breakker looking to end it already. What's catching him on going to the top? Oh my God. Oh, and he missed it. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh, that. A couple kicks. Oh my God!
The Bron Breakker.
A lot of high-paced action here. Oh my God! What a moonsault!
Malachi Black looking very good in this matchup so far.
Dan has been doing an airplane spin, trying to get him dizzy.
Zilla Fatu face breaker to Danhausen.
Elbow drop.
Oh, but company with a drop kick from the top.
Now Dan oh my God. What's Dan looking for now? Working the leg of Zilla Fatu. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Very big man. If you can take out the legs, it could go a long way in his offense.
Oh yeah, that's the second time the referee's been kicked, man. I feel bad for the referee.
Yeah, I think the referee has been through it tonight, but they're going to have to get ready for WrestleMania, because WrestleMania is going to be even more chaotic.
Bron Breakker just hit Malachi Black with the chair in the head CTE style.
That is true. I mean, if you're Bron Breakker, you want to get every advantage you can at WrestleMania. If you can give your opponent CTE the day before, or 2 days before, actually, you would do that.
Oh my God!
Cassidy just hits a looping springboard cross body.
And now it looks like These three men have it under control, but the tides might be turning again. Once again, you got to think about. This is the thing about six-man tag. The tides are constantly turning between two teams.
Yes, they are.
Oh, now get out with the counter. Please don't tell me we're going to do this again. Okay, thank God.
Makes it up before that can happen. Springboard DDT.
And Orange Cassidy looking for.
Heading for something up. And hasn't able to send him out of the way.
If Orange Cassidy pins one of these men, this could signify him no longer the weak link of the group.
That is true. I'm sure the final boss would be very happy with Orange Cassidy if he could help his team pick up the win. Because a win for the War Dogs here also means Bron Breakker has extra momentum going into his title match, which I'm sure that's something the final boss wants.
Bron Breakker took out two men.
But on the inside, Dan hasn't just caught Orange Cassidy. Bron Breakker and Zilla Fatu have to be careful. They have to make sure that Orange Cassidy doesn't get pinned in that ring.
Exactly right. Oh my God, Jay Boy with a counter to the outside. Danhausen now with the mission onto the corner.
Had the arm bar left in, but Orange Cassidy able to escape.
Malachi watching on. Again, Malachi now in the ring, along with Zilla Fatu. He's going for the black mask, but he missed it. Orange Cassidy with a stunner.
Is that enough to put it away? Can Cassidy get the win for the War Dogs?
Oh, and I kick out at two. Yep.
Two. Over the roll by Jay White.
Oh, and a kick out.
Far too able to kick out it.
And I kick out. Oh, Jay White with the Blade Runner.
Jay White Blade Runner. Uh-oh. A vicious move connects on Orange Cassidy. Aleister Black just connected with the black mass on Orange Cassidy, but didn't knock him down. It just left him dazed. Then
what a second Blade Runner!
Blade Runner and Bron Breakker into the cover on the champion.
Oh, and a kick out. Cassidy
Orange
super dazed right now.
From getting hit with the black mass, but gets a chop for his measures. Black going to the and Malachi Black gets the win for the team of Jay White and Danhausen.
Bron Breakker could have broken it up, but it was Danhausen who made sure that Bron Breakker was not able to break it up.
And what a win for these three here tonight.
Those are the three men right there. You can see those three right there. I like it, bam. Bam, bam, bam.
You can believe that those three just picked up even more momentum heading into the Fatal 4-Way for the Genesis title at Night 2 of WrestleMania.
To WrestleMania, and then we should be on our main event, which is the... But before that... A2C WrestleMania
will have the kickoff match for the AJ Rocks Memorial Battle Royale, where the winner will get a mid-card title shot. Buddy Murphy, Zilla Fatu, Bobby Lashley, Stone Cold, and others.
Joe Hendry, say his name, and he appears. Will face off against Gabagool, that is Tony D'Angelo. I'm at Night 2 kickoff.
We will have Javon Evans, as we saw earlier, against Speedball Mark Bailey, taking on CM Punk.
And of course, Christian Cage will take on Kyle Fletcher, the Proto Star, one-on-one here on Night 1.
And then we will have Brock Lesnar taking on Steve Blackman, the man he took out after the Royal Rumble.
Anyways, Miami Street Fight. This is a very personal feud between Swerve Strickland and Scott Steiner. A photo head right here in right there in Miami on night 2.
Then we will have Randy Orton on his farewell tour alongside John Cena and Edge taking on the Balor Club, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Haku.
And of course, there goes the ladder match to determine who gets the CEO contract. Will it be Bret Hart and Nick Khan, or will it be Shawn Michaels and Triple H?
Then we will have a match between brothers, an unsanctioned match, no rules, no official outcome, just a fight, a brawl between two family members in Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso.
We saw a preview of this in the first match, but Dom and Mysterio, Dirty Dom, will face off against the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov.
Then we have the fatal 4-way tag team matchup. It will be an elimination match for the A2C tag team championships. Better Than You Baby, Adam Page and Kenny Omega, the Red Circle, and the Black Bull Combat Club.
And of course, we saw a preview of this last match, the Genesis Championship Fatal 4-Way between Danhausen, Jay White, Malachi Black, and the Genesis Champion, Braun Breaker.
Then we will have a match for the Oceanic Championship, Johnny Gargano and Cody Rhodes head-to-head.
And of course, The Rock going one-on-one against Roman Reigns. Family member versus family member. The blood versus the blood. Whatever you would like to call this.
Then in the main event of night 1, we will have AJ Styles and Santos Escobar going at it for the A2C World Championship.
And of course, the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania, Universal Championship on the line as Carmelo is defending it against Wesley and Joe Gacy.
Against Melo and Joe Gacy.
The graphic is confusing me, dude.
It's alright, it's understandable. But coming up right now, main event of tonight's Emergence, the go-home show for WrestleMania, we will have John Cena and Haku going head-to-head, no holds barred.
They need to stop putting the World Championship so close to each other. I mean, at least put on Wesley's left, I would have guessed. But this guy is in a bunch of heat, has been on a bunch of heat from all the A2C wrestlers as of late due to his comments relating to Austin Theory being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And ever since then, he's been in nuclear heat with the entire A2C roster.
Yes, he has.
Of course, if you think about it, the 6-man Armenia is basically these 3 men trying to take on what they seem to claim are the former stars of yesteryear.
I mean, they are former stars there who built this promotion to become what it would be. It's the old generation taking on the new generation.
And also Haku.
Yes.
Here comes John Cena.
John Cena, one of the greatest to do it here in A2C, one of the pioneers of the business, one of the people who kicked it all off. He's here tonight, and he's ready to get a win here tonight and back it up at WrestleMania.
I can't believe I'm seeing this. John Cena is actually retired. He's retired, but he decided to have one more run here tonight and at WrestleMania.
That is true. He's making his return to fight alongside one of his greatest rivals.
I can't repeat the lyrics. Anyways, main event time. Haku right here on the left, John Cena on the right, and the fans are on their feet for John Cena.
And it kicks off right now.
And Haku starting out hot with a suplex. John Cena, of course, we saw this last week. We saw this in the main event of A2C Emergence last week when when Haku was trying to interfere during that main event between Finn Balor and Randy Orton. But the last second, John Cena looked to sport. Well, John Cena was actually trying to interfere after Damian Priest tried to interfere, but then Haku stopped him, and now here is his revenge. There, or Gathering.
Yes, the build to this match has been, a lot of shocks, a lot of surprises. I don't think many people would have expected from what started as Randy Orton and Finn Balor's feud before even the Elimination Chamber to lead to the return of John Cena and Edge, as well as the involvement of Haku and Damian Priest.
John Cena was trying to go for cover, but Haku kicked out. Now Haku, it's up barbed wire bat. A barbed wire bat. You're trying to pull out a barbed wire bat. John Cena, Cena. Of course, after long time off action, you gotta expect just a little ring rust. But John Cena is one of those people that can easily bounce back from those types of moments.
I mean, you don't get to become the great without mastering your craft. I mean, when you master something, like John Cena has mastered the art of professional wrestling, I don't think that's something you can forget.
And now John Cena, and now he's back. Again, as I was speaking of earlier. Now John Cena on the apron. Now John Cena grabbing a weapon. What's he gonna hit? He's gonna grab it. Looks to be. Is that a light tube? Oh, he hit him in the light tube.
Oh. That just shattered across Haku.
Yeah. It can't be great for Haku's back. No, we're so close to action right here. We gotta stand up for this. It's crazy. Wait, about Haku. Oh my God! On the apron. The aprons are not that soft either.
No, they are not. They are built to withstand a lot, which means they are very hard. And John Cena just experienced firsthand. Haku getting back into the ring. Elbow drop to the back.
Now Haku he's gonna hold
over. Putting him in a clutch, trying to get a submission, but John Cena able to escape out of that. Haku's gonna have to do a lot more if he wants to put away Cena.
Where's Haku now? What's he doing? He's got the barbed back. Oh my God!
And just puts the face of John Cena with it. But John Cena able to get up and recover.
There's been here we go. Here we go.
Getting fouled.
You can't see me.
You can't see me. Running the ropes.
Not cool.
The 5.
Now John Cena looking for the cover.
Put it away. Cena's not done.
Was trying to go. He looked to be looking for the SPF right there, but he missed.
Does not able to lock it in.
And now Haku. Oh, but John Cena looking for the counter. Oh, now short down, roll up. Press, roll up, cover. What? It's over?
John Cena gets up on Haku for the win.
Haku's beside himself. And I can't believe it either. John Cena just outsmart Haku in that way. That's crazy. Wait, though. Haku's not done. Haku's not done. Oh. They're still announcing John Cena. Haku is not done with this. He feels like he's been screwed over by this match.
But John Cena's still ready to fight. He's not done either. Haku taps out.
He taps out, but John Cena's continuing. But wait. John Cena gets the advantage. Is this a preview of what we could see at WrestleMania?
And John Cena just made things even worse for Haku. Honestly, Haku made things worse for himself. It was bad enough losing the match, but then when he tried to sneak attack him, he still came up short.
Of course, that could be a preview of what's to come at WrestleMania, which we'll see you tomorrow with WrestleMania Night 1.
Yes, we will. I've been Jono. It's been great.